So I'm out here doing some fencing today, which I didn't have any plans to do this anytime soon, but the weather's been kind of crappy, and I just all of a sudden had motivation to start coming out here and doing fence. So that's what we're doing. And as of right now, I have the front done. Well, it's not done. It's up, it's stretched. I just got to finish putting on some of the T-post clips and some staples and tension the H-braces. What I'm doing right now is, before I can run this stretch, I need to do this stretch here so I can wrap my wire around here, and then drive down through here, whip around this and go to the corner, around the corner and back that way. I want to try to get this front done first, so I'll stretch this and then I don't know if I want to take the partial roll and then do that. Probably not, because I don't think I'll have enough. I'll do a new roll and do that side, and then the partial roll I'll attach onto that one, pull until I get as far as I can go, and then put on the other roll. But I want to show you guys my homemade fence unroller. This thing is made out of stuff I had. It only cost me 2 bolts. That's all it cost me. This 3-point carriage is from an old sprayer that I got from somewhere. I can't remember where I got it. I got it forever ago, like years ago. I think my grandpa got it, and I was going to make something out of it, and he gave it to me. Well, it was a pull type sprayer, but it had this 3-point carriage on it, so you could take the wheels off of it and the tongue and then have a 3-point sprayer. Well, I scrapped everything else, but I kept this because I thought you could make something out of it, you know, maybe a base for a 3-point log splitter. That's what I originally had in mind for it. Well, I was out back the other day, and I seen this back there, and then the other day when I decided I wanted to do some fencing, I'm like, you know what, that'll make a great fence unroller, because it's got pipe that stick up on the back, and they stick up about a foot and a half. And then I had this tubing that was actually in the garage at my house. I drilled and bolted in there, and voila, can hang 2 rolls of wire on there, and then just pull. I put it on plywood so it would rotate better, not catch, and it does a dang good job, let me tell you. I did that, and then when I came to the end, I had to drive out around the brace. When I drove out and around, I spun the tractor around and backed it around the corner, and then I went and took me a strap, that strap there, and I just put it around here, and then I pulled my fence. So, got my all-in-one fencing tool right here, and then it's got room to hold the tools and whatnot. I was gonna do a little modification to it and widen that out and put a bigger piece of plywood on it, but we ain't gonna do that. So what I'm doing now is I got to put these T-posts in, so I'm stretching the string line, and then I'm going to measure and mark. And it's Cinco de Mayo, so I'm gonna go out for lunch with the girlfriend's parents and them, and then we're going to come back, and I'm going to lay my T-post across there, because that's a nice handy dandy T-post holder, and me and Dad will probably sink some T-posts in the ground. I'll have him hold them straight, and I'll push them in with the excavator. He's working on his sprayer now. He had to go get some parts, so I'm going to stretch the string line out, and we'll get back at her. So I'm out here standing in my pasture, and you can see I got the fence up. I got the fence up all the way around it. It's all stretched. The only thing I have left to do to finish it is I need to get a 16-foot gate for the lot back here. I had 2 gates bought when I bought all the T-posts and the fence, and it turns out they were on the wrong rack when I bought them. They were 14 footers and not 16 footers. My gap for right here and my gap for over there were 16 foot. So the 2 14 footers I'm going to put up here for my little area. I thought I needed 12 footers, but it's actually, I looked at my plans again and it was 14 foot. So everything worked out there. I bought 1 16 footer for right here, right now, because I only plan on running them in this pasture for a while. Over there I put up some 2x6s and a temporary post until I figure out which side I want to build my chute on. And what I plan on doing is I want to use this pasture up here for goats, and I'll use that one back there for cows. And I'll probably only ever raise like 2 or 3, 4 at max back there. 4 might be too many for back there, probably 2, just something to have. You know, when I want to butcher one to eat or whatever. But I want to get back into the goats again, and up here will be perfect for them. I got the building for them to kid in. Right now the cows are just, I'm feeding them outside, and I'm going to move the water outside when it gets emptied enough, because they're just making too much of a mess in there, and they don't really need to be in there. They can go in there for shade or whatever. But today's their first day out. It's Saturday, May 11th. I went and got feed for them and stuff, but right now what I'm doing, I'm just going around and putting on these yellow electric fence holders. I'm going to do 2 strands. I'm doing a strand up high, and I'll do a strand down low for goats. Goats, the highest you want, it's like 2 foot. I'm putting these at 32 inches because that was the minimum for cattle, and the max for goats was 2 foot, so I can get away with it right there. And I'll put one lower for kids and smaller goats. I'm going to get an electric fence charger from a guy at work, and it's good for 10 miles. I don't think I have 10 miles here, so even if I ran 2 strands, I don't think I'll get anywhere near close to 10 miles. I just got to figure out how I want to do electric around there and everything. I got a little bit more planning to do, but I figured I'd go around and put these on today. It took me a week to do all this. I started on Saturday or Sunday of last week, and I worked on it every day after work, probably 4 hours. There was one day it rained. I got rained out early. I only worked on it a little bit. And then this past Friday I didn't work at all on it yesterday. So today I finished. I hung that gate, put the post in, and put the 2x6s up, and me and Nick went around and put all the little clips on. And I had to redo my H-braces. The wire I had was too flimsy. It was breaking when I was stretching the fence. So when I stretched the fence, I ended up pulling that corner post up. I don't know if you can see, it's pulled out of the ground a little bit. And that corner post over there, I did the same thing. I pulled a little too tight on it. But that corner post in the back did all right. So, but it's all up. It's all got clips on it. Now I just got to do the electric. And I was debating on if I wanted to put barbed wire around the top here. 1 strand on the top. I might do that, I might not. So, but the pasture's up after like 2 years of doing it. It's finally back up. So that'll end the fencing video until I do the electric. And then I'll do a video on how I set my electric up. And do a video when I finish that over there. I got to figure out where it's going to be best to put my chute, because I'm going to probably do it different if I'm going to mainly have goats up here. We'll see. And if I'm going to keep cows out back, I might build me a small chute out back, like up against the fence or something, where I can run them in. I don't know, but that's going to have to get cleaned out before anything can go back there. Or I might put some goats back there for now until I get rid of these 4. Yes, I have 4 cattle now. I haven't done an update video, but I got 2 more. It might actually be in the beginning part of this video. I don't remember because I made it a week ago. But it'll get posted tonight, hopefully. So let me get back at this, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.